We haven't even been to the dungeons at all in this game, have we?
No, I don't think so. They never come up there really. They're not like a part of any
Except for
challenge or
the
anything.
the portrait passwords.
Good try, Ron.
Isn't Carpe technically a dungeon level or
Well, I mean the castle dungeons, not like game dungeons.
not like challenge dungeons? Okay.
Yeah.
So this is a thingy's test, is it?
Ready to start your final exam?
Ron.
Well, actually...
Right then, here we go. I must warn you, Ron. This exam is fairly...
In the editor, you can actually make set Harry to use Carpe, but it uses Ron's voice.
You must collect
I think you mentioned that to me once.
Go to it.
I might have.
Good luck.
Carpe retracted.
I probably mentioned pretty much everything I discover modding wise to you anyway.
Probably.
So,
It's
good
funny
chance.
seeing Harry's model running around and using Ron's voice. You could probably just use Harry's model for Ron in the first place, if you really wanted to, right?
Yeah, you could switch the model and it will still just sound like Ron. So it doesn't really make much of a difference.
Let's see, what's in here? Oh, look. 3,291 beans.
There was this one time where I tried to add. I tried to make it so that you could. I was gonna make levels where you can collect like challenge shields.
Mm-hmm.
But every time you collected one, it would still show that you've got 0.
Because they're hard-coded into the challenge maps, right?
Into the challenge maps, yeah.
That's
It's not
no
like
fun.
that in HB2 and HB1 that you can get as many stars as you like in any level.
You remember the, no. No! That was dumb. You remember that one potions challenge in HP1 where Snape was like, I see you've collected a few challenge shields, but they're useless.
Challenge stars, is it?
Challenge stars, rather.
Fair enough. And what, he doesn't get any points for that or anything?
Of course not, because he's Snape.
Of course.
Carpe retracted.
What else freaking get? I watched another fan-made film recently.
Besides the Voldemort one?
Yeah, Voldemort one was kind of meh. After that, I watched another 20-minute one. It's called The Marauders, and that was pretty good. Decent acting. You can guess what it might have been about then.
The original Marauders or Fred and George?
The originals. Padfoot, Wormtail, Mooney, Prongs.
Yeah.
And Snape as well, even though he wasn't a marauder, but you know, they were kind of picking on him, kind of thing.
He kind of was a marauder. What did this do exactly? Jumping in here. Shouldn't there be a rope in there?
You have to activate something, I think, or you have to go across to that side. This level always kind of. Oh.
There should be a thing in here, isn't there?
What's through that other opening?
Other opening? Oops.
Don't fall. Careful.
This is where I came from. Oh, challenge shield.
This is just a challenge. This one, that's not where you came from. I love that you just leap. Brilliant. Okay.
Can I go back for it? I'd like to go back for that.
Where is it? Is it? You went past it and you kind of missed it, is it?
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. It's up here. Somewhere.
Carpe retracted.
Is that why you killed yourself, to go back to the shield?
Yeah. And I
I
guess
thought
the
you
game
were-
took me back to this part. Because it was confused where I landed. Thank you very much. Oops. Damn it.
Does that count as you not collecting the thing then, or I think
I should still have it. Yeah, 1 of 5.
should still, yeah.
Carpe retracted.
Have you collected every challenge shield then so far in all the maps?
I think so. Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Visited the bean bonus room all 3 times.
retracting.
Now, if I can figure out what I'm supposed to do, that would be great.
Okay, I don't know if you're supposed to go. Okay, I think you're supposed to latch onto that thing over there. Is it still there?
Carpe
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah, this map has always been a bit dodgy in terms of trying to figure things out. Maybe it's intentional, or maybe it's just bad design. Who knows?
There we go. All right. I don't know why it wasn't letting me do that before.
Depart zone.
Might as well harass the suit of armor.
Charges, dude.
Carpe
These crystals also aren't glowing for some reason. Or
They're tired.
that makes sense.
In the magical world, everything makes sense.
Do they also have you know how in HP1 they had 3 different voices for each of the incantations? Is that the case here as well in this game?
Carpe retracting.
Yes, if you try to do incantations a bunch of times over and over again, it plays different sounds. Did you also not notice that before?
It occurred to me, but I never like sat down and listened that closely.
This looks like kind of one of the Bloody Baron level. In
Yeah, like there he was like Rictus Semper, and then he shouted it a little louder the second time. All right.
Lol.
The Spongify tiles don't last that long in this game.
The level where you have to escape the Bloody Baron, is that in the first game?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, this looks kind of like that with all the sort of stone, the metal gates and stuff.
Kind of.
Pretty soon you're gonna have enough beans to match the teraflops of your GPU.
You mean gigaflops?
Well, 3,000 gigaflops. It's 3,900 and something gigaflops. You're almost there.
I'm almost there.
A fun thing to do is make a chest that just spawns infinite beans. Not infinite, but you know, just a massive amount.
Is that like a performance test for your computer?
Yeah, it just lags out. Lags the crap out of your game.
How many shields do I have now? 3 or 5, alright. Might as well save. It didn't play the bean sound effect there. Oh, this is my favorite part of this challenge. My favorite, I mean I'm gonna die.
Come on, this is hardcore, remember? Level design is so good. I just wish there was more levels.
Yeah, me too. The Glacius challenge, I'm not too much of a fan of the design, but for the most part I like the level design in this game.
I guess they did make the most of what they had, right?
Yeah.
It's like that.
Okay, second to last shield. Do I feel like going after these beans? Not really. And can do this. We've gone silent all of a sudden. Oh, I thought I clipped through that fence. Almost. There are cauldron cakes in here if I recall. Nope. Just a butt ton of pumpkins.
Oh yeah.
That one has cakes in it.
Cauldron cakes. You're gonna have well over like 4,000 by the time you finish this.
Ooh,
Bean-wise.
that was smart.
That's-
Probably.
There's like 2 more levels left. This is a cool platform design.
These rotating things.
Yeah, I like it. I like it very much.
I have not implemented moving platforms in Game Maker. I should try that.
It's probably one of the somewhat easier things to do, math-wise.
It sounds like a fun idea. I haven't really made much of platforming games, so I've not really had the need.
Would it be useful with birds? I guess if they can't fly, if they're injured, maybe.
Yeah, I guess platforming around with birds.
Carpe retracted.
I know what you could do with the Woody Bird game. You can add like a bunch of obstacles.
I
and a
thought you.
slingshot.
I thought you were gonna say cars.
No. You could add like a bunch of obstacles that you have to knock down, put like a bunch of little green pigs on them, and put your birds in the slingshot. Original idea.
Yeah, we'll call it upset birds
Upset birds, yeah.
or ticked
And
off
Angry
birds.
Angry Birds used to be the thing, the go-to game that everyone had.
Yeah, that was the Candy Crush before Candy Crush.
Yeah. Still, no, they tried to make like a Star Wars version of Angry Birds.
Oh, really?
That was kind of fun, but
That sounds terrible.
it was just Angry Birds with a different skin, pretty much, with a different sort of theme.
That's why it sounds terrible.
Yeah. Or milking the franchise. Not bad for a free game though. So
Throw something, thank you.
this has put me in the mood for making more levels now.
Everything puts you in the mood for making more levels.
No, I mean I haven't made a freaking map in like years now.
That long?
Yeah.
You've done all the demo maps for YouTube and stuff.
The tutorial maps, yeah. Yeah, sure I have, but those aren't really maps, they're just
Aw.
a couple of rooms for demonstration.
Carpe retracted.
Alright. What's the biggest map you've made?
The biggest map I made is a HP3 map.
A perfect score.
I'm not sure if I put a video of that or not.
You should.
Thanks, Professor Lupin.
I think I briefly showed it, but it's kind of unfinished.
I hope you've prepared for your
Oh, it's still
final exam,
unfinished?
Mr.
So I left it there.
Absolutely, Professor McGonagall. Thanks to the time turner you lent me.
You progressed quite a way through it,
Find this a
and
bit
you
more
used lots of different parts of the
challenging
game.
than our previous
Loads of different mechanics.
exercises. Collect all 5 challenge shields to
But I didn't
earn
know
a
what to do with it in the
perfect
end.
score on your
Oh.
Didn't
exam.
know how to end it off.
You may begin.
Also,
More ferns that probably didn't appear in software rendering. Anyway,
modding this game is a bit of a pain.
why? You've done
You-
so
you-
much of it.
I've only made levels, but like actual modding,
Oh, like making a full game out of it.
yeah. Or like adding new mechanics and stuff. So the geniuses at No Wonder decided to strip away the code from the log function, which logs stuff, you know, to a console.
Yeah, I saw
And
you
yeah, that-
complaining about that a minute ago.
That just completely destroys the whole debugging experience where you can print stuff to see if your things are working or not.
99 cauldron cakes. Anyway,
Nice. Yeah.
why on earth would
Really?
you get rid of the log function though?
To make it difficult for I don't know, either to make it difficult for people to mod or something. Guessing maybe. The thing about Unreal Engine is when you make an Unreal Engine game is easy to sort of reverse engineer
Mm-hmm.
because you can decompile stuff for free basically. Get really extremely accurate code really. So yeah, it's difficult to make a truly sort of protected proprietary game with Unreal Engine.
Just because there are so many tools available for modding it.
Yeah. I've never decompiled anything that shows super accurate sort of source code.
You haven't?
No. Unreal packages are the easiest to decompile. They just are. They might as well not have been compiled in the first place.
Not obfuscated or anything? How do you pronounce that?
No.
Obfuscated?
Obfuscated, yeah.
Let's see if I remember how to do this. Why are there 2 save books here?
Why? I don't understand.
You can only use one.
Then you have to
You
wait.
could infinitely go back and forth and get them all, I guess, but why? Okay, I got tapped out of the game for no reason there.
Press the button. Did you press escape or something? No, escape will just go back to the menu or something.
I don't think so.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
escape would do
nice.
this. Oh, there was something I wanted to
Oh.
do in there actually.
Okay.
Input game mouse
My
speed
screen
can
doesn't-
go
my screen
down a
doesn't-
tiny bit. Huh?
My screen doesn't like dim before turning off.
Oh, so your screen just went to sleep
it
again?
Yeah, it
Your
just
display went to
instantly
sleep?
I was like, I panicked. Yeah, I was like, what's going on?
Blue
I
screen of
remember.
death.
Nah, it's not blue. It's dark. There's nothing on it. Oh, you got a timer on this.
Yeah, there's a timer here.
I forgot.
Alright, that's 1. See if I can make it through before timer expires. Not gonna go for all the treats, because that would just screw me over.
I was trying to think about when you Unreal Engine 3 came out.
I want to
mean-
say mid 2000s.
Yeah, if they waited like a few more months, they could have used like the next generation of engine to build this game.
Ah, come on. Thank you.
If this game was built with like UE3, it would have just been stunning.
Night and
It's
day,
amazing.
yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't look bad as it is, but
It looks pretty good, but still, the lighting and stuff is
they could have used actual real-time
there's
lighting.
actual real time. There's not really much in the way of reflections and sort of specular lighting and stuff.
As you are constantly annoyed about the lack of mirrors and what have you.
The lack of sort of realistic reflections and stuff.
Dragon, stop that. No. Yes.
Oh,
Ah.
I don't think there was even support for like cube maps or anything. If you know what that is. Cube map, sphere map.
It rings a bell, but I couldn't tell you what it does. Dragon,
Gosh.
we're almost there. And safe. 101 cauldron cakes, perfect. Did I get all the
That's-
shields?
There's more there.
Yeah, that's 3. This is 4, and this will be 5.
That's super lazy. They just put that in the same place.
I know.
Just ran
It's
out
kind of
pieces.
annoying.
Scored 100%.
Was that just 5 in the
Exactly
whole
what I
challenge?
expected.
Yeah, there's
was
only
that?
5 in the finals.
Oh
I
yeah.
do wish the time wasn't
That,
over
see the
this.
animation?
There's so much
So
more I'd
dead.
like to
There's nothing
learn.
going on there.
Peace
Yeah,
with
nothing in the
such a
face.
stranger. If
McGonagall's got a little
for the
animation
rest of
going on in the
us.
face, but not a whole lot. No, I do not want to replay that. Thank you very much.
Are you ready
McGonagall
for
looks-
the Glacius
They just look
final
dead on the
exam,
inside when they
Harry?
talk like that.
Ready, Professor Flitwick? Splendid.
All the
You
life
know
has been
the
sapped out and
rules,
like they've
then.
been kissed by
Pick
the
up
mentor.
all 5 challenge shields to earn a perfect score. Got it. 5 challenge
I just realized the water texture for this flowing stuff is different from the water texture from the
It's a
the other
particle
water
system.
textures. This whole thing's a particle system.
The flowing bit, the bit from the top, the fountain bit.
Yeah, this
water-
this is for sure, but like
Oh no, that's something called a wet texture.
a wet texture.
Yeah.
They have specific like Unreal entities for wet water, huh?
There are different texture types. They've got like wet texture, ice texture, fire texture.
The 3 elements or whatever.
Well, ice and water aren't really elements per se. They're both H2O.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, as far as video games are concerned,
Rictus Tempra! Rictus Tempra!
yeah.
why
this-
are there
this-
so many chocolate frogs here? They heal half your health. There's 4 of them.
This engine
Anyway.
uses some crazy assembly code to sort of morph the texture to make it wobble.
Oh, really?
The water to make it wobble and ripple and stuff.
So basically another shader.
No, not a shader. It's some weird assembly language stuff, which they did for optimization.
Interesting.
I don't think you'd find assembly language code in any video game engine these days.
I wouldn't imagine.
I don't think it goes far beyond just plain C++. Oh, gosh.
Harry is getting exploded in the face.
That sounds dirty.
Shut up. I mean, it does, but still. Alright, you. And
Maybe
you.
maybe you heard that. I don't know. Got a little Skype notification. Oh, this is someone I've talked in a while. Good.
Anyway, we were talking about dungeon design, and I'm not too much of a fan of this part. I don't know what you think about this this dungeon here. This pit that descends.
This is a bit weird. I think they went overboard with all the movement mechanics.
Yeah, like they could have done this once and then moved on to something else. The way that they I like the carpet retracting challenge, which seemed like an extension of the carpet retracting challenge, exam, whatever.
Okay.
But this one's just like, we've got one idea, we'll use it for 3 or 4. Oh dear.
It's kind of weird that that different students get different things taught to them.
Yeah, that too.
You'd imagine they'd all learn the same thing at the same time, but I don't know what to say.
Is there another one? I heard another one. Nope, doesn't look like there's another one.
Yeah, a friend just sent me a message on Skype saying, "Why is he's just playing HP3 right now as well," which is freaking weird.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's like, "Why is it running at 21 FPS?"
I don't know, it's running fine here.
Well, you've got a GTX 1060, so
You should not need a GTX 1060 to run HP3.
that's true. This should run super fast on even like something from.
You should be able to run this on
Stone Age.
integrated graphics.
You can run this on the potato just fine. Oh, gosh. I think they should make a computer which looks like a potato just for.
Just so that you can tell people that you're playing a game on a potato.
Yeah. Yeah. You could probably fit all the hardware inside a potato, really.
I mean, I have a Raspberry Pi that's like the size of a potato.
How many phones could you fit in a decent sized potato?
I don't know, it depends on the variety, I suppose.
Quite a few.
Was I supposed to get... Oh, I was not supposed to get a shield there, alright.
You could probably fit like 3 or 4 smartphones if you sort of pack them down into a potato. If you squish them
You
all
could
down.
probably fit a bunch of dumb phones in a single potato, because, you know, those things aren't very big.
The old phones or the
The old flip phones.
No, even the Galaxy S5 or an S5, the Galaxy S7, I mean.
Could fit it in a potato?
Yeah, yeah, you could. If you squish it, it would definitely, because it's so thin.
Oh, if you folded it, sure, yeah.
If you folded it, yeah, it would fit. So that's what I'm saying. You could technically fit like 3 or 4 times the hardware into a potato.
Done,
Probably.
Harry. A perfect score.
Tablet-powered potato.
I can hardly believe it myself.
Actually, I reckon
Pleasure having
if
you in
we ever like
Charles class this
manage to
term,
perfect
Harry.
holograms
You
and
have a
stuff,
great deal
that's
of
probably going to
natural
happen at
ability,
some
my
point.
boy, a great deal.
Potato computers?
A potato computer that just projects a hologram onto like something, then you can yeah, put like a wireless keyboard. That'd be the best.
Wireless keyboard, wireless mouse, HDMI screen.
All running on a potato. Potato OS.
Your final exams.
And then, you could use the potato as battery power, too.
Speak for yourself. I'll be having nightmares for months.
Well then, let's
Damn.
see whether you've completed all of
Oh,
your third
getting
year
text from Max
requirements.
G. Who's this? What's he on about?
Looks like you've got
I've
a
got
few
no idea
things
what's
to
he on about.
finish up yet. Off you go.